Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So this is going to be one of my first videos that I'm going to be posting on this channel, and this video is kind of just going to be me explaining who I am and kind of like the main parts of my life. So I hope you guys enjoy. My name is Sophia and I'm a film photographer. I shoot 35mm film, and I've been doing it probably for about like a year and a half, maybe a year seriously, and I think I kind of just fell into it. Like, I was at a time in my life where I was just looking for something to be passionate about. Like, when I was growing up or in high school, like, I never felt like I was like the kid who knew exactly what they wanted to do. Like, oh, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a dancer, I want to be like, I never, for a long time, I never knew what that was for me. And about a year, probably 2 years ago, I was watching a video on how to shoot 35mm film, and I just was really interested in it. So I went on eBay and I bought my first film camera, and I just started looking up like how to how to shoot 35mm film, and I just got really excited. And that was the first time in a long time that I had got excited about something, and I just knew that it was going to take me somewhere. So I ordered the camera, everything came in, and I think the day that it came in, Sergio was actually at my house. And if you don't know, Sergio is my boyfriend. He was at my house and he filmed a clip of me kind of just looking at it, seeing like how, like where the meter was, and it was a really cool clip. I'm gonna try to insert it if I do have it, but it was a cool clip because it was just like the very start of me putting my hands on that camera and understanding what it actually was to use it. So yeah, I kind of just, once I got the camera, I started using it slowly, shooting random street photography, things that we were doing together, and then I realized that I wanted to do portrait photography and specifically shoot women, but mainly portrait photography. And yeah, so that is kind of how I fell into photography. I think shooting film is a big part of my happiness now as a person. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. I guess I fell into it more that, like, that was my first shooting film, was how I got into photography. And most people think that's interesting because they usually start from digital. And I think with film, it's very different for me because it's a feeling. Like, I shoot, I don't know what it looks like. I just see what I see through the viewfinder and kind of create my own scenes. And I don't see them for either a couple days or a week, depending on where I get my film developed. So yeah, I feel like that's very interesting for me, and it's kind of like a thrill to see what I've created. And that's why, a part of why I love film, is just the process of it and the way that it turns out, whether I feel good that day, whether I feel bad that day, like the film comes out as what it was. So that's what I really love about it. And I think in the back of my mind, I always have this desire to create, and it's a good thing and a bad thing. Some days it's bad because I just don't know where to start, or I don't have the ability to create, but I really want to. And that's kind of why I wanted to start this channel too, is because I just have a deep desire to create more content and more videos and just show myself creatively, because it's what makes me happy and it genuinely excites me. And I think that's great for people to do things that excite them and to do things that make them feel good. And I would love for that to be something that sustains me and something that I can keep going, because it truly makes me happy. So I think also on this channel, I want to create videos of me shooting film, like BTS, meeting the models, showing you how I decide what a scene should look like, how I place models, and then the final product. I really want to create videos like that because I love watching videos like that, especially on people who are shooting film, because it just shows you what went on behind the scenes, how it turned out, and it inspires me when I'm watching those videos, and I'm like, oh, I want to go out and shoot now. I want to go out and create something because I see other people doing it and it comes out dope, and I just want to keep doing that and keep making good content for myself and also for others, but mainly it's an inner part of me that just needs to create something. So yeah, shooting film is a big part of who I am, and I want to showcase that on this channel and among other things, but I think a big part of understanding me is knowing that I have a deep desire to create photos and to showcase women and their strength and their beauty and power, and mostly to showcase people, and that we're all individual, we're all powerful, and we're all unique. So I think the next little part of my life is that I'm in a relationship. I've been with my boyfriend Sergio for 3 years almost now in May, and I think he's also a very big part of my creativity. When we first met, I don't think I really had a good grip. Yeah, I don't think I had a good grip on what I wanted to do, and he was so driven and kind of ambitious that he would ask me questions like that, and those questions would scare me because he had such a clear, view of what he wanted. And that was like a lot like the people I knew in high school, where they knew what they wanted to do, where they wanted to go to college. And when I met him, he was all into videography and all about that life, and he was like, what do you want to do? And I was like, I don't know. And that made me feel bad because I wanted to know what I wanted to do, and it was frustrating for me, definitely. So eventually I fell into photography, and he supported me every step of the way and was at all of my shoots and helping me do things and shooting BTS for me. And it was amazing to have someone like that who just pushed my creativity and held me accountable to do what I wanted to do. And I think it's such a big step to go after what you want to do, especially if it's not something that's the norm. And I think photography is one of those, videography is one of those, to where you have to have courage to take on that job and try to make it something that sustains you and try to be successful at it. It takes courage because it's not something that everybody does. It's something that is becoming more mainstream, but I think it still takes a leap of faith to say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to go shoot, I'm going to go meet up with models, I'm going to go just do it. And I so far have done that, and I think it's just a matter of staying consistent and continuing to do that and continuing to hold myself accountable to shoot more, shoot all the time, create all the time. And of course feelings get in the way, life gets in the way, but I think a really big part of it is that you just need to go and get up and do it. That's something that I'm trying to teach myself, and even today, like this video, I was very hesitant to do it, and I always come up with excuses. Even though I do want to create, I always come up with excuses of why I can't, or something that's holding me back, but really almost most of the time, it's myself that is getting in the way of me. But I'm here creating the video, so that's something. Yeah, I think a big part of going after what you want is sometimes putting your feelings aside and just going full force at it. And yeah, I think that's something that I'm slowly learning. I kind of got sidetracked there, but Sergio has been a very big part of my life and a very big support system, and his creativity, we just kind of bounce off of each other, like I would go to his shoots, he would go to my shoots, and we would get inspired by each other. And I hope that continues to happen, for a very long time, because we definitely push each other, and I'm very grateful for that. So the next kind of like section I want to talk about is what I like to do in my spare time. For some reason, I'm obsessed with like watching nostalgic shows like Friends. I know that's like controversial, but I'm into it. I used to like to watch Friends, Grey's Anatomy, Sex and the City, things like that. I don't know why. I could watch all of those. What's the other one? Frasier. I would watch Frasier. And those shows, I could just watch them on like repeat or like season after season, and it's just like something that comforts me, and I don't know what it is, but I just really like watching those kind of things rather than watching like new episodes of shows. There is one show that I really do love to watch that's new, and it's This Is Us. It's just such a heartfelt show about family, and me and my friend Kate watched that and just kind of cry. And yeah, another thing that I like to do in my free time is hang out with my best friend Kate, and usually we smoke and watch shows, and sometimes we would film, and sometimes we would just eat stuff together, make cookies together, just do like random stuff. Like the last time I was with her, I think we made coasters, like marble, I don't know how you say that, but like marble coasters, and we were watching This Is Us and smoking, and it was great. I love Kate so much. She's definitely one of my best friends, and she lives like 5 minutes from me. Yeah, I think those kind of 3 sections are a little bit about what makes me me, and I think another one is family. I'm a very family-oriented person. I love my family. I would do anything for them, and most of the time I am just like there in like a snap for them. Like I would do anything for my family, and they're definitely a very big part of my life. I don't know when or if they'll even come into the channel, but I think that they definitely are something that makes me strong and keeps me going. So yeah, I think those are like my film photography, my boyfriend, my spare time. I love being alone. I'm an introvert. Like, that's my shit. Like, I really do love being alone, lighting a candle, doing a mask, just being by myself. Like, I really do love that time. And my spare time, just hanging out with my friends, my main friend, Kate. And yeah, I'm excited now to start this channel because I just want to be real and genuine, and I love watching people and like watching other YouTube channels where people are being genuine and just sharing their story, and I want this channel to be interesting. I don't want people to click out. I get it, sometimes you're gonna click out, especially if I'm not your type of person, and I do that all the time to people like where I'm just like not that interested, but I really want to create content that is interesting and that keeps you coming back. So yeah, I really hope you guys liked this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Like I said, I'm going to try my hardest to create dope content, to show you film photos, to show you, you know, sometimes vlogs or day in my life or hanging out with my boyfriend when we do cool stuff. And yeah, I'm really excited that this is another outlet for me to create, and I hope you guys enjoy it all and are here with me on the journey. So thanks for watching. Give this video a like and a thumbs up. Oh, that's the same fucking thing. Give this video a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.